And we are back. Sienna, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm fired up to come back on this podcast to speak with you and to have people hear our voices.
I know. Me too. Honestly, we can't compare since we just had Jonathan on our last podcast.
Oh yeah, I was so literally once we finished it up, the first thought that came to my mind is how do we follow that up?
And I think we came up with a good one though. Mm-hmm. And so, what are we chatting about today?
Something that we were supposed to talk about with Jonathan, we didn't get to finish.
Yeah.
Strategy. Mm-hmm. He's a mentor of mine. We get to talk about it. I've got to speak with him a lot of times about this.
Yeah.
And the last time we spoke, I literally bugged him just so I could talk strategy and learn more about it. Because, 20 years in the military, he learned something. Not only that, he uses God. And I don't know if you heard his voice. You hear the way he speaks with conviction. He speaks with someone who wants to help people.
Right.
Like God touched him, and he wants everyone to have that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I like to pick people's ears who I learn from.
Because we all work differently and different things work better than others, right? And I think one question I asked him too is kind of like what his morning looks like. Like what of because he's a busy guy in general. That's why the fact that we were even able to get him on here, for that hour, I was like the drive time, all of it. And so very thankful for that, for Jonathan. But because I just was curious because some people have kids, some people don't have kids. So it just depends. Like, what does your nightly routine? Are you already thinking about the next morning on whether it be meetings, business stuff, right? Like the Bible studies, all of the categories. That's half of it. That's not laundry. That's not, eating dinner with the family and, time gapping those things. But there's so much into strategy that I feel like makes us successful in those categories, right?
Yep.
Like being the best husband, being the best sister, being the best aunt, like things that kind of make us be there at least at our 100%. And in the good days, it'll be 110%. But
I really wish we had him back because this dude, we also have this curse, serial entrepreneurs. He's a serial entrepreneur, and he would. And it's crazy. You would think because he has his days planned out. I'm busy to this time. He'll let me know when he's busy, what times. He has it all scheduled out. But he started mental health clinics that have multiple locations. He started that nonprofit. He has a few other businesses. Yeah, a few of those is like, how did you go about it? How do you think about this? What did you make you do this?
Right.
And that's what we're here to talk about today. Because I got to pick his ears, and also I have a few businesses I have, and I was just convicted. I mean, this is one topic that I think that. So we talked about identity.
Yeah.
We've talked about knowing your worth. We've talked about being proactive. Everyone knows their goal, what they want to do.
Yeah.
How do you get it done? How do you go about getting it done? How do you go about starting a business? I want to start a business. How do you go about starting a business? What is this? Because you got to have a plan.
Right.
Because have you ever felt so busy? Like so busy, but yet you weren't even taking a step forward? You feel like you weren't going anywhere? Like, I'm doing all this, but yet same thing is happening. I'm still in the same spot when I lay my head when I wake up.
100%.
Week after week, nothing changes. I'm just busy. And when I actually do something, I'm busy right now. I'm busy.
Yeah.
You're doing so much, wasting so much energy. And you're in the same spot.
Energy is a big thing though too, right? Like because like you can have a good busy week, but like that energy at the end of the week, and then it comes to that family time, you might not be as present now, and so it's just hi. We might have a special guest. What are you doing?
I think we just have a live audience.
Yeah. Okay. So, I wanted to kind of recap with what you were saying about being busy. So even in my industry, there's a lot of events and stuff, right? And people always ask me, what do you have next? Whether it be a lunch. I just came from an event. And fun fact, guys, we just met a potential new subscriber. He knows someone that knows someone. So the guy that I actually just met at the networking event, in general, at real estate, it's a small, big world, right? So like you see some faces, but you don't always get enough time to go introduce yourself by the time it ends because there could be a speaker. And so he genuinely looked familiar. So he came up to me and saying like, I looked familiar. I'm thinking real estate because his shirt had like a lending company on it. And he goes, don't you have a podcast? And I was like, And he said a faith-based podcast. And I was like, yeah, like shook because I'm like, this is awesome. And I was like, and so then he mentioned something about his barber and he was naming all these names. Like Hector, he had your hat. And I was like, dang, I said, that's what it's about. Like clearly everything just happens so organically with our goal and mission and everything with this journey for us. So what I'm trying to say here is, for one, thank you, Mario, for subscribing.
And shout out to Hector.
Yes, thanks, Hector. And because we were talking about the video and stuff that he made. He was the one that made the video, right?
Well, that's Chris.
Okay, that's Chris. Okay, that's not.
Oh, shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Yes. And so thanks, Rocky. And you too. I mean, obviously, shout out to Rocky. Okay. So the point here to this was we're all busy. We were all in that one building on a mission to meet people, right? And so I kind of realized last year I was busy with doing stuff like that, but I wasn't intentional. Intentional meaning, okay, what am I doing after those? Am I following up with them like a day or so afterwards to stay top of mind? Because if the follow-up game in any industry, whatever you are in, send that email, send that text message, make sure to get that number. And because you have to that's how you remember each other. And even like with whom you met, whether it be a potential business partner or who knows, someone to sponsor an event, remember something about them. Whether it be you compliment, that's just how I work. Do you ever do that? Do you get like...
Yeah, that's one of the things, how I remember them.
Correct.
How I remember, yeah.
Right.
It has to be something
or something
small.
silly, even if it could be something they're wearing or what's in their hair or who knows. Or sometimes I'll joke because like this morning someone tripped. They thought no one saw. And so I'm like, are you okay? Anyways, I laughed with her. So instantly, my intention was like, we're going to now remember each other just based off that silly little thing, just because I acknowledged. So the point here is just kind of being intentional with those type of new business relationships, because you never know where that's going to go a year from now, 3 months from now. You know what I mean? And so I think that's where it can start with your goal, depending what that is. Meet as many people as you can to help. That guidance. Like you're over here asking, Jonathan, questions. Would you have ever seen yourself having that relationship if you would have never been bold enough to even present that question? Do you know what I mean? It takes confidence as well, and not an egotistical confidence. No, a confidence in like who you are, like that. Knowing you're a decent human.
Humility. It's humility, but also like knowing this person knows what I want. Like they've attained the goal where I want to be at.
Right.
I need to ask. It's being confident in who we're about to ask the question, but also saying, you know more than me. Like, not like bowing down to them, but
absolutely.
it's like, I want what you have in your head. And you're not using that person. Don't ever just use somebody.
Yeah.
But I mean, just me and Jonathan do life together.
Right.
That's the one. I mean, he teaches our Bible study, but I thank him every single time. I ask about throughout the week, how's he doing? And what's going on in his life, I ask how that's going on.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely care. When you're a genuine person,
it's different, than just transactional.
Yeah.
And you'll know the difference whenever there is just a transaction. Sometimes you might just need a transactional situation for business, but end goal wise is to be a human being and to care about. That's why I mentioned too, like ask people, those potential business partners, about the kids, about their children, their family, where they're from. Because some people though aren't like coached or taught or even around things like that. So when I see new people in the real estate industry that are like coming in to these events, do you have any idea how intimidating stuff like that is? I mean, didn't you go to a golf? What was it? It was like
I went to a fellowship golf conference.
Yeah, you had never been to one before?
Never been to one.
So how did you feel walking into something like that?
Immediately insecure.
Yeah. It takes a whole nother.
Yes. I mean, it was literally people who started business, sold business for multi-millions of dollars. They were already in the end of their career where they're just pouring in.
Right.
And me, I was like, what am I doing sitting at the table with you? Like, don't ask me a question. I need to ask you all the questions.
Yeah.
It was very insecure at the moment because they've attained what most of us want to attain. They've done it in their lives. I've met the CFO of a huge company before, and I was able to have a one-on-one with him. The very first question is asked is, what do you want to know? Not, hey, how you doing? What do you want to know?
Yeah.
Because he was like, I don't got too much time. What do you want to know? What is it that you want from this meeting? That's literally what he said. What do you want to get from this?
Okay.
What do you want to know? Because my time is valuable. You know my time is valuable.
Right.
I know you came here for questions. What do you want? Cut all the BS out. Go straight to it. What is it?
Dang.
He came with the strategy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to waste my time with this intern.
For sure.
I'm going to just get
That's
it in.
That's a good way
like,
to look at it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Because we would have spent 15 minutes of the conversation trying to get to know each other.
Yeah.
And only have another 15 minutes
to not even get what you actually came for.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair. Good for him for just like realizing his worth and time, getting to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah. So right now, you're doing 75 hard.
Yeah.
How is that shaping you right now for fitness and overall life? It's like a strategy for the next 75 days.
You have no idea. For one, it's teaching me how to get better at time blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked me that the other day, and I was like, it's hard because
literally it's in the name. 75
genuinely
hard.
Yes.
75 days right here.
Because there's 75 easy. There's modifications towards things, and so like if people ask me, I'm like, listen, if you don't have the time, whatever. You have like 5 kids. Okay, totally get it to an extent. So I have to think about my morning every single second of every day. Because of where I'm at, what part of town am I at for the day? Am I going to the office? How much time am I there? I mean, even with you and scheduling the podcast recently, I'm like, okay, I have like this amount of time because of where I'm pulled for work and the gallon of water and like all the things and the 2 workouts a day and the reading. I'm getting a new book. Stoked about that. So the discipline is exactly what I needed though to shape me to step it up on like a whole nother level before this year ends.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they have, it's like they have a wish list. Mm-hmm. They have this wish list. I want to do this. I want to have that. But it's just, I want.
Yeah.
There's no movement. There's no writing down a goal. It's just, I want it.
Yeah.
Let it come to, no. You know what you want.
Yeah.
So I want to start a business. Okay. What are the barriers to entry? First step.
Yeah.
How do I even start a business? What are the barriers to entry to get into that field of what I want to see? That's step 1. Knowing how to get into it.
Right.
What is it? Okay, this is my purpose. You don't need about income. Don't worry about income. It's your purpose. You don't need to get paid for it. I don't get paid for my purpose.
Yeah.
I have a job that pays me,
right.
but that's not who I am. So barriers to entry. Okay, how much is it going to cost me to do all this? What are the things I got to do? That's part of the strategy before you even create the LLC.
Right.
Before you make this step, I'm going to leave it. Before you leave it, before all that stuff, you got to have a plan. No plan, then you're planning to fail.
The homework. And then even there's like other tools too. Like for one, I was also going to mention you walking into that golf, the seminar situation, me walking into certain events. Don't be afraid. Take that step. Like everyone started somewhere. Take that step to walk into that event. If someone told you about something and you're very uncomfortable, that's a good sign that you're uncomfortable. Just walk in there, and it's okay to be insecure. Like a lot of people feel the same exact way, and that's what I love about people is that is one thing we have in common. We're intimidated with going to situations like that, and we're intimidated to public speak. So a lot of us, we're just humans. That, and then when I mention tools, is like download Eventbrite. There's so many types of events out there. Look for your niche. See if there's different things and start connecting with those people. You know what I mean? Then you start picking brains and you start getting mentors for free. This is for free. So
everything you want is on the other side of fear. There's a big block. Like you go what you want. Like for me, personal testimony is like, I want to help save souls. I want to do that. I don't want to be on the camera.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the social media. That's why I'm still learning how to post. I just posted some reels of our shorts and all that. I haven't really posted myself ever doing anything because it's like a fear. You know, I have this. That's the thing about God. The church, if you go to a church, look at the seats. Nobody in there is perfect. Yeah. Nobody in there doesn't have a story. Nobody in there has been has been saved by God their whole life. They did everything right. If they have, they should be in the pulpit talking, not on the seats. Everyone in there has a testimony. Everyone in there's done something wrong, did bad, messed up, and now they're working on being saved or they've been saved.
Right.
Every seat has a testimony. I forget that. I have the mindset everyone's saved. Everyone, like, I shouldn't, who am I to speak? Who am I to do that?
Yeah.
But no, I have a testimony. Yes, I messed up. Yes, I did that. But guess what? Jesus. I gave my life to him. He switched it all up. And that's why when we started this podcast, it was other stuff, but then God just took over because he pours in everything I do in my life.
Yeah.
He pours. I can't have a conversation without talking about him. But my fear is like, oh man, that's the dude who used to do this. That's the dude who is that? Like, that's my fear. It's like my past. And then people were like, but I don't know why I should be scared of that because that person died. That person's gone. So I need to keep, so every time I do this, I'm facing my fear. Yeah. Little by little, I'm attacking it.
Right.
But everything's on the other side of it. You got to have that, what is that, leap of faith? Take that step. Take that step. How many times have you complained about your job, whoever's doing this past year, past month? You know you deserve better.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you going to do it? Because we just keep complaining.
Yeah.
The best time to look for a job is when you got a job. But before you even do that, a strategy is a step-by-step. It's step-by-step to get to the goal, to get to there. Ask God, what is it? You know, if you already know what it is, okay, how do I do it? Research. Details. Detail. God loves detail. God loves the people who plan. Well, we were talking about Proverbs 21 before all this. The person who plans diligently.
Yeah.
She's scared the heck out of me.
She's scared of me.
Oh my goodness. And God said, let there be light. When he said that, that wasn't the sun. The sun was created on the fourth day or something like that. He said, let there be light. Let there be order. It was chaos before all that.
Yeah.
Let there be order. We need to have order, structure, step by step. We need to have a line drawn between this chaos that we've been doing and where we want to go. We got to, all right, this has to stop. I need to plan my day out.
Yeah.
I need to get locked in on where I'm going. Because if you don't plan, you're planning to fail.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much where I was going with that.
And so, yeah, have you ever, okay, there's a couple things. Like, I always keep bringing it back to, like, my work. So, like,
There's some parts supposed to do that.
So only because I'm thinking, like, the way my brain works, whenever I have, like, a bad, I'm unorganized, I'm stressed out, I'm, like, overwhelmed, right? Like, because there's so much happening in my life and work. Sometimes, like, when I have these meetings, sometimes, like, people will walk to my vehicle, like, because we're either parked side by side. Sometimes we'll be like, you know what? Hey, you want to carpool? Do you have any idea? It's learned for me to keep my car clean. Why? Because when my car's a mess, my brain's a mess. Everything in my life is chaotic. Does that make sense? And so I'm in my car. That's what I do for a living. And so what I'm trying to say here is, like, even, like, starting off with the little things when it comes to those, like, time blocking, realize what you lack at in general, in whatever category that is, because I feel like if you start small, you're now building these, like, habits. And so for me, it started from my car. Let me keep this car clean inside. And it kind of makes me realize, like, we're doing good. Because I'm telling you, I get all business cards. There's a place, all these things I have. I'm in marketing. So, like, I have snacks, I have goodie bags, all these things that just kind of pile on. And so for me, that kind of resembles whenever someone walks in my car, they're like, cool, she's kind of got it together. You know what I mean? Whenever they don't, they're like, nah, this girl don't got it together. Because I've been in other people's vehicles and I'm like, oh, that's my first impression. In general, doesn't mean we're all human beings. I'm not trying to say be this perfect person. I'm just saying start small and then start to, like, build off these other, you're going to, like, thrive off of these, like, whether it be time blocking, doing the research. We have Google University now. Like, there's so much that we can learn just by researching, you know?
Yeah, you're right. We have so many resources now to take advantage of. ChatGPT. Yeah. All these AIs. There's AI for everything now. AI assistants. Like, there's so much things to take advantage of. And how you feel about them is weird. But no matter what, you can't neglect the future. Because
you got to adapt with it.
You got to move with it. If you're not, you're going to fail. You're not going to succeed. And that's the sad part about it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of ChatGPT on a sense of on a creative standpoint. Right. Because I don't know what's authentic anymore.
For sure.
And so, but you got to look past that because everybody's using it. Yeah. And if they're not, they're going to be behind. You're going to be left behind. And that's part of the strategy. You got to incorporate this AI and that's another thing. When you start planning something. Yeah. Is AI going to take this job over soon?
I know.
What is the threats to this field I'm trying to step into? And that is one thing that I have. I have a service business that AI could take over. Yeah, but that's where I'm at in my strategy phase. I'm not going to tell them if you fuck that. Yeah. for that business.
Right. No, because I mean, it's about adapt. And so I will say, so I use ChatGPT. So funny you say that. It becomes like some of it becomes non-authentic because you see those, what are those called? Those hashtags?
The dashes.
The dashes. I'm like, okay, darn it, I really wanted a good response. I will use some of ChatGPT to keep me like my verbiage up to par, because for me, I'm like, I have this goal that I'm trying to like increase that, how I speak, how I type, how I, come off, present myself for certain emails. Like yesterday, I actually just had a meeting with a VP of a bank. And so I wanted to send him a good mess, like an email follow-up. Did that first thing last night. I knew he had meetings back like all day. So I was like, let me do it in the evening so he can see it first thing in the morning. For one, I wanted him to see, because I wanted to mention today in my subject line. It was like, great meeting you today, because I wanted him to know, like, I'm trying to be intentional. And so what am I trying to say here? I did need some guidance for like, how do I make this sound more professional, more sincere, but in my words? So sometimes like I will cheat and I will use that just to kind of get my brain. So I admit it. So thanks ChatGPT for like some of those instances. Personally, don't even touch that, because I don't want to lose myself in that. You know what I mean? Like when I'm responding to a message, or you know what I'm saying? Because that gets too complicated. I'm like, no, I'm going to be real with you. I want you to feel what I feel.
Yeah.
Because then you kind of lose that connection. We're humans. We're supposed to connect.
That's literally the whole point. We're supposed to connect.
Yeah. But
that's
anyways,
the whole point.
That's my 2 cents of the ChatGPT situation. So just do your homework is the point.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned, like, think a few years ahead. On that business idea, on that new hobby, whatever it is you want to fill your cup again, is just like, okay, what is 3 years? I'm curious how AI and all that's gonna go into play 5 years from now. Like I'm nervous.
I mean, they just closed on a huge deal. Well, they signed a huge deal. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, we're not a business like that. Yeah.
It's just so crazy, the future.
Yeah, it is. And that's why no matter what, you gotta have God. But you gotta plan, because if you don't plan, you'll get distracted, discouraged, and defeated.
Yep. Oh, I'll do it next year or the year after that.
Yeah.
There's no loss we have here,
You've been given the vision. You got the vision.
You have it.
Now strategize. Plan it out.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted our military man to speak on the military. Like attack. You got to attack this, do this. Because that's how you will succeed.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you'll fail. One of my business, Christmas lights. My strategy literally was personable and don't screw nobody over.
Yeah.
There was other stuff in between, like knowing where I'm gonna get my stuff, the warehouse I'm gonna get all these things from. But my whole point is not screwing anybody over, because everyone, that's what they do. A lot of these guys, they won't come next year. They'll charge you X amount of dollars, then leave you high and dry.
Yeah.
Why would I do don't do that to people? Good business ethics reward you. Like no matter what, being a good person is good in itself. You don't need a reward for being a good person.
Yeah, I agree.
So just help people out. And in this group, I don't have flyers. I don't have all that. It's just word of mouth.
Not even business cards. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't want to do it forever. I was in college. I was like, and now I'm to the point where it's like, I got so many people depending on me. So I know I should have strategized better on that part. It's a liability. I don't want people on roofs. I don't like myself on a roof. So it's a liability that I'm worried about and all these things.
With potential employees? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to grow it as much as I want to, because
you're gonna.
Yeah.
Because you could easily, just because of the word of mouth already. But that is a little risk situation.
It's a human errors that are just waiting to happen. All I see is bad stuff happening, because I've had so many close calls.
And you're pretty good. You're a monkey up there.
So I don't want to do that to other people.
Yeah. I guess, have you ever thought of like getting, roofers? Or like side, like the people.
Yeah, but those are part of the people who will con you,
That's fair.
They don't care. There's no, I meet these people face to face, shake their hand, know their names, get to know them. So I build a relationship with them. Not
transactional.
Yeah. So it's hard.
It's hard to find people like that are on the same. You have to get them on the same. We've even talked about leadership. Like you have to have them believe in your vision just as much as they believe in themselves, because you cannot give that quality to people as much as I wish we could. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But so are you going to keep? What are you thinking about
I have a plan.
Okay.
Sadly.
Okay.
It's not the best plan.
Okay,
but I have a plan.
I'm curious what that is.
I'm closed off.
Okay.
I got the clients I like. That's it. You're mine.
Yeah.
I don't plan on wanting to grow it at the moment because I got.
You built that trust in such
I have
already.
a golden goose I need to pour into. This isn't my golden goose.
Okay.
This is my Christmas money.
Mm-hmm. And see, and then that's, you recognized. You reflected, because you still have this passion inside of you. That's the thing. A lot of us have that passion, that thing that we love. I think you asked me the other day, well, what do you like to do? Like, what do you like to do? And so I just think you can use that, you know, whether you want to make it into a career or another job, you know, like you said, what do you call it? Serial entrepreneur? Mm-hmm. That's a decent term.
Yeah. It ain't mine. But yeah.
Yeah.
All I do is think about business all the time.
Yeah.
I can do that. Mm-hmm. I can do this.
You have always had that. Yeah, I remember when I first met you, you've always talked about that stuff. I did remember telling you, though, back in the day, remember that I was like, you're going to be a pastor or something one day. Because the way you speak, and you're over here talking about, like, doubt and stuff, and I'm like, you need to stop it right now. And then you just spoke, a couple weeks ago on a panel situation?
I did. At the church.
Yep. You just got to give yourself more pats on the back.
Yeah, I got to get over that fear.
You got to get over it.
I don't want to be a pastor, but yeah.
No, yeah. Whatever your calling is. Something along the lines of speaking, though. You're supposed to speak in some sense.
This is it. I'm speaking to you.
Okay. I'm putting him on the spot.
Faith without works is death.
Yeah.
So we got God, I'm praying. Thank you for this. Thank you, God, for this vision you gave me. Mm-hmm. I want to do that. Mm-hmm. And that's it. You got the faith. You know God gave it to you, or you whatever it is. You got the faith in it.
Yeah.
But you don't put no work into it. It's death. It ain't going nowhere. It's going to cease. Like I said earlier, it's a wish list. You got to have the strategies.
Yeah.
You got to make the step-by-step plan. Not even on a goal or the business. Mm-hmm. I don't my goal is to be a great dad. It's my value.
Right.
I value being a great dad. Mm-hmm. So, literally if I sit down on the couch, she's watching TV, I get up, come on.
Yeah.
We're going to play this game. Yeah. We're going to play this today. We're going to play Costco.
Yeah.
We're going to play HEB. We're not doing that. We're not watching TV. Mm-hmm. I felt so convicted yesterday because I was trying to work.
Yeah. And
she was here homesick. She's still here. That's why we have these interruptions.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, screw this. Every 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to bug you. We're doing something. Uh-huh. And so, we started playing, and she helped me do laundry.
Cute.
Yeah, it was just
cute.
It's hard, you know. It's not hard. It's my value, but we get so easy to let comfort come in 100%. And be like, oh, let's just watch this. You're right. We could just watch it, hang out.
Whether it be because, you do value that moment, right? Mm-hmm. She's young once. She's not home all the time and stuff. So it's you kind of, there's some good you see in that. You're like, oh, let me get some time with her. Whether it be relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone would feel that way, too. I feel like it's a natural.
It's like Jonathan the other day, he spoke about time. Time is very valuable. We don't want to waste it. I've had the blessing of losing both my parents. Mm-hmm. I lost my father when I was young, but my mom, before she passed, after my father passed, it was after a while, a few years after I finally came to it, it was like, I need to do better being here with mom. Mm-hmm. I don't know, you know. So we FaceTime every day. Every day she looked at my daughter all the time. We FaceTime, literally, every day for a long time. We talked every day. Every day I made a point we're going to talk, actual relation, talk. When she passed, I had no regret. Mm-hmm. I had a few where man, I should talk to you more, but I talked to her all the time. Mm. That's what I missed. It was but there wasn't no actual, I wish I talked to this person more, wish I talked to you more. Right. I talked to you every day. Mm-hmm. We were good. We were very good. Yeah. But that was part of, my value. Be better. I saw what time meant at the time, and so that's why time with her was we're going to make this count. Even if you don't remember it, I do. Yeah. I remember these moments. I love all of these moments with you. And so we talk about where you want to be at in 3 years. Mm-hmm. How many times have you looked back I wish I used my time better? Why did I do this with my time? Why didn't I just stick this out? It took me a long time to graduate college.
That's a dwelling. Okay, yeah.
For me, it's why did you do this a long time ago? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the finals, Now I'm thinking about strategy. You don't study for your finals the day before, 2 days before. Yeah. You set time blocks throughout. Mm-hmm. I was staying after class for an extra hour. Yeah. Reading, writing, learning, doing my own homework. Mm-hmm.
structure.
Yeah, when it came to finals, I didn't cram. I didn't feel all worried. I was like, I got this. It's like a marathon. Mm-hmm. Plan accordingly. Your miles here, your miles there. You're training for your half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Planning.
You're structured. You have a plan. You have a strategy that you're following. Mm-hmm. You need these things to succeed.
Right.
If you do not, you will not.
100%.
I feel like everyone should know what strategy is at this point.
Yeah.
They should know.
Yeah.
But now it's just going and getting it. Mm-hmm. Write it down.
Write it down.
Taking a step forward. Mm-hmm. Write it down is a huge one.
Put it next to your
nightstand. Get it out of here.
Right. Yeah.
Bring it to life. Mm-hmm. Write it down. There's a connection when you write it down.
Right.
That's why people remember better when they write it down. Have it in front of your face.
I've been doing the thing, Jonathan even mentioned it, the sticky notes. I do that because I have a big old, remember that big old mirror was it for free? I think we got. And so and it's just me. So I don't mind if I do the whole mirror. There's not two sinks, there's just one. So I'm able to like take over this right side. And so it could be a motivational thing. It could be a goal I need at the end of the week, the end of the month. Because I see it every day, every single day, right? So it's just being intentional with that stuff.
I actually wrote down all these Bible scriptures in my room. Every day before I left, I had to read it. When I was in bed, I had to read them.
Yeah.
And I had different things throughout. One sign I had was this quote from Zig Ziglar was, success isn't like what you attain. It's in the every single day process. Mm-hmm. That's what real success is. Success isn't what you accomplish at the end. It's day by day. It's the whole process of going towards something. Mm-hmm. I butchered his quote, but that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
It's a day-by-day process. It's every single day. Success. I did this. Success. You took a step forward. Guess what? You succeeded.
Yeah. And so I want to give like a bit of analogy because the other day so statistically, or like, because we're talking kind of about time, our time is precious, whether it be with our, daughters and sons and our family or whatever, business-wise, that business idea that's taken us forever to like actually execute. We have nothing to lose, right? And so if we think about whatever age we're in, have you ever been like going to get a tux fitted or a dress? So like, what is that called? A seamstress. So like there's like a measuring tape. They kind of like measure the women by the waist and all this stuff. And so like it's by inches. And so like it goes to 100. Let's just think of that as like age to 100. So I think women that we're known to kind of like, it's our time, about 77. Men, it's like 82 of age. And so I want you, like, if you get this, if I wish I brought one, I have one. It's the damn thing, the measuring tape. And so it's a white measuring tape. If you cut off whatever age you are, I'm 30, you're 32, something like that. So if you cut that off and just imagine the rest of it hanging down to that 77 for me, 82 for you, just how much time we might have left. It still seems like a lot, and it is a lot. Like, God forbid, right? We're able, who knows? Let's make it to 100. Let's make it to 102. But you get what I'm saying? It's just kind of like having this visual of like, okay, this is how much time. Let's be more intentional with that time. I don't have anything to lose. Let's try to take that leap of faith or just to kind of step into that thing we've been fearing, the risk, serial entrepreneurship. That's all risk as well. Everything is a risk. Getting in the car to go home is a risk, So it's like we do that every day.
Yeah, and we're not meant to live in fear.
We're not. So it's just trust in the process. But life is short. That's what the point was.
Yeah, I mean, I have a step-by-step process real quick, how to build a godly strategy.
Okay.
1, pray for clarity. Number 2, write it down because that clarity comes when you put it on paper.
Yeah.
3, break it into steps. Bigger goals, small goals, the daily goals,
Yeah.
And then what I like to do, seek counsel.
Yep.
You got to have some counsel. You need to have people, advisors. I remember one of my beginning of the year, well, last year after I lost my mom, I had a mentor come up to me. He was like, you need a board. You need a board. Yeah. And I was like, why? He goes, you need people around you to counsel you and tell you where to move and when to move and how to move. I was like, what are you trying to tell me? But he was literally saying you need people. You need to have, imagine a board of members.
Yeah.
Like you're a big company. You have a team of 8 people. And all of them plan, like, we're going to go here. And they talk about it. They move forward. I have a board. I have people that I seek, and I run this idea by them. I run that idea, and I kind of get them all. They're all not all in the same room at all times.
Yeah.
But pretty much I tell them all the same thing, and I get what they tell me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's all usually the same thing.
Yeah.
Around the same thing. Yeah.
That's some good assurance.
Mm-hmm. And then stay flexible.
Yeah.
Like we talked about last week, being proactive, not reactive, because stuff will arise, stuff will happen. The enemy, especially when you're doing something that he knows is just going to call you to a higher level.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you to go higher. Mm-hmm. He wants you to come down.
You're going to be tested.
Exactly. You're going to get pushed back. Mm-hmm. You got to get back.
Yeah.
And keep moving. One step back, two step forward.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Yeah. What is that old saying is minor setback for a major comeback.
No kidding. Has that happened to you ever?
Oh, what? I've had many minor setbacks.
It's a beautiful thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I will say.
Mm-hmm. This right here is my major comeback. I'm on right here. I'm talking about on podcast with you, talking about God, and that is my major
Same
comeback.
here. What is happening? Never would I have thought. Always talked about it, but now we're here. That's the point. See, we executed. We started planning. We had one phone call. Remember that phone call? You just called me up. Hey, you were inspired by seeing, going to this other event, and then we started chatting it up, and then you really helped execute the process. Mm-hmm. We got some paint. We were like, let's just do it now or never.
Yeah.
Really, it's now or never.
Literally.
So.
I mean, what I do I tax plan. I do a lot of tax planning.
Yeah.
People, I want more money next year around. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cut some of this stuff out. Take some more taxes out.
Yeah.
Budget. It's all part of, like, you want more money? Budget. Mm-hmm. Cut costs. Cut expenses.
Right.
Don't apply for 100 jobs.
Yeah.
Build your resume up. Mm-hmm. Network. Find the one that's actually right for you. Don't just throw your darts all over the place.
I agree. Narrow it down.
Mm-hmm.
You have to.
So, guys, we are challenging you this week to one strategy. Write it down and commit to it for this week. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's pretty easy.
Yeah. I'll do it too. I got to think about that.
Yeah, where you got some chaos, and how can you strategize what's one that you can commit to this week?
Yeah, let us know if you need any help. We're here for you. Mm-hmm. Anyway, stay rooted.
And keep rising.